Hey guys, Max Fights here with another market update, and this week's exciting actually, because this week I'm announcing the Free Pie Appreciation Day. So guys, if you're not in tune to what that is, or you haven't seen my social media graphics, look in your email. You very well may have an invitation from me to come out and celebrate that appreciation. If you are not getting that email, reach out and ask how you can be a part of the Free Pie Appreciation Day. But more importantly, back to the market update. So first things first, mortgage interest rates. We're always going to be talking about mortgage interest rates. We want to keep a close eye on mortgage interest rates, and we also want to have a very sobering conversation about what they mean in today's market. One, we know that the Fed came out and said, hey, we are not lowering interest rates until we have inflation under control. That's something they just came out and said. So right now, as we're saying it, it's that very, very old thing that I'm sure you've heard a million times is marry the house, date the rate. So if you're renting right now, your interest rate is 100%. It's 100%. You guys are not building any equity whatsoever. So it's really important that if you're on the fence between buying or selling, and you're honestly thinking about holding back because of interest rates, you need to be cognizant of the fact that we may not see interest rates go down for a very long time, if ever. We're going back to more of a healthy. So 2 years ago, we were in the threes. I think 3 years ago, fours. And the appropriate interest rates were prevalent at those times, as we're seeing right now. So if you're thinking about buying or selling, and you're considering interest rates as a hesitant point on making your decision, we'll just talk about your goals and what you're really looking for, and talk about what the market is going to do and sort of what the interest rate market is going to do. We'll align yourself with a mortgage lender who can speak competently to make sure that you're making a good choice for yourself, for your family, for whoever. But diving into the market stats and why it's so important to you, one, we're talking about new listings. Now, due to a cyclical nature of the seasons, yes, we're down. We're absolutely down. We're always down in this point of the year compared to the peak months midsummer. So I'm just going to grab my data sheet right here. But we're down. We're studying the three different counties. Ozaukee, Waukesha, and Milwaukee are the most prevalent for my business. So we're studying those to kind of get a market trend of what we're seeing as an overall. So our new listings entering the market, or the new homes available for purchase, down 16% year over year. Now, that is saying that compared to the same time last year in the same period, we're down 16%. With new listings down 16%, it should not come as a shock to you that our inventory, the available homes that are on the market for you to purchase, is down. Now, that's down 25%, and here's a correlated stat. If our inventory is down 25%, it makes total sense that the amount of homes that are recently sold leaving the market is actually down 24%, right in line with that number. So if there's less homes available to purchase on the market, of course there's going to be less homes that are leaving the market with accepted offers. But what does that mean for our sold prices? Are we concerned that just because there's less homes available, are we messing with our supply and demand ratio? Well, it appears that we are not, and we can prove that through something called the absorption rate, as well as other relative statistics, including sold prices. Sold prices compared to the same time last year, so in 2021, were up 11% year over year. And now that's like the macro market of the three counties. The two smaller ones, it's actually three, but I skipped Harlan because Harlan's kind of in an anomaly period right now with absolutely no inventory. Grafton in Ozaukee County and New Berlin are both experiencing the same thing. One, new inventory hitting the market, new homes available for sale. Year over year is not really changing. It's remaining stable. Now, those are two smaller communities, so understand that their fluctuation is actually going to be more of a prevalent look, more of an accurate look as to what we're seeing in the micro market. So year over year, new listings are basically the same. Inventory's up a little bit in Grafton, but there's no change in New Berlin. But the big one, guys, the big one that we're looking at is sold prices. What are sold prices doing in those smaller communities? Well, both in Grafton as well as in New Berlin, we're seeing dramatic increases in year over year compared to the same time last year of price increases and sold prices, more importantly. So home values are absolutely going up year over year. So I know when we're looking at the news and when we're looking on our Google searches, we're seeing, and some people are predicting market crashes. Well, the only thing that we have to go on right now is what we're seeing in market data, as well as something called the absorption rate, which helps us predict how long it will take the current inventory of homes to sell, for all the homes to sell. And when we actually formulate that calculation, we're seeing that we're still very much in a seller's market, meaning sellers have a little bit more leverage when it comes to negotiation. They have a little bit more leverage when it comes to pricing their home, because they can demand a little bit more in this market. Guys, if you want to know more about the home buying process or the home selling process, or finding your dream home off market, or investing in real estate, reach out. I'm happy to help. Max Fights, local Keller Williams agent. I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.